The Lamborghini Diablo SV was never designed to be subtle. Even in 1/64 scale, this Hot Wheels Boulevard release carries the same aggressive stance that made the real car a 90s icon. The bright yellow paint, the oversized SV graphics, and the low-wedge profile instantly pull you back into the era of poster supercars and midnight racing fantasies. And honestly, Boulevard keeps proving why this premium line feels so special for collectors. Before even opening the blister, the packaging already feels like part of the experience. The Boulevard artwork gives the Diablo a cinematic atmosphere, almost like a late-night premiere for one of Lamborghini's wildest creations. Turning the card around reveals the rest of the lineup, but this Diablo instantly dominates the series with its shape and presence. Even through the plastic blister, the proportions already look incredibly accurate. The clear blister gives a great view of the chassis and wheel setup before the unboxing starts. You can already spot the black 5-spoke wheels and the aggressive ride height that perfectly match the Diablo SV personality. Now the X-Acto knife carefully slices through the plastic edges, and this is always one of the most satisfying moments for collectors. That transition from sealed collectible to display piece never gets old. Once freed from the packaging, the Diablo immediately feels like a true premium release. The glossy yellow finish catches the light beautifully, while the black SV graphics stretch perfectly across the side profile. The rear spoiler, quad exhaust layout, and circular taillights all recreate the unmistakable look of the real Diablo SV. This casting absolutely nails the dramatic supercar proportions Lamborghini became famous for. The wheel setup works perfectly here. The black rims with the polished outer lip give the model a much more realistic and aggressive appearance compared to standard mainline wheels. Up front, the tiny Lamborghini crest and front light details add a surprising amount of realism at this scale. Then the side profile reminds you why the Diablo became legendary: long, low, sharp, and unapologetically loud. Flipping the model over reveals the black plastic chassis with the engraved Lamborghini Diablo SV name and manufacturing details. Then the macro shots start showing how much detail Hot Wheels packed into this release. The side intake vent, the small Lamborghini script, and the sculpted rear quarter panel all add depth to the casting. It feels less like a toy and more like a miniature automotive sculpture. The close-up shots make the front end look incredibly realistic. The molded windshield wipers, the sharp headlight shapes, and the tiny Lamborghini emblem create a lot of visual depth under strong lighting. Then the camera moves toward the famous SV graphic and fuel cap area, probably the most iconic part of the entire car. Even today, few supercars have side graphics as recognizable as the Diablo SV. At the rear, the wing and taillight section complete the full 90s supercar look. The Diablo SV lettering between the lights is a tiny detail, but it adds a huge amount of authenticity for collectors. The engine cover louvers also look fantastic under macro lighting. And finally, the roll test proves this isn't just a display model. The real rider's setup rolls surprisingly smooth across the diorama surface. Now the Diablo enters the parking lot diorama, parked between modern SUVs and other vehicles. And somehow, despite being surrounded by newer cars, the Lamborghini still steals all the attention. The low-angle cinematic shots really emphasize how dramatic the shape still feels decades later. That combination of yellow paint, black wheels, and sharp body lines gives the model an almost full-scale presence inside the miniature world. The final underground garage sequence feels like a perfect ending for this release. The Diablo slowly pulls into the scene surrounded by figures, exotic cars, and neon-lit atmosphere, almost like a hidden midnight meet for collectors.